No questions on the homework, right?
No.
Okay. Let's go straight to the quiz then. Oh.
Are you serious?
I wish they would
Oh my
let you
gosh.
use
Seriously.
either file. I hate the fact that it's always one or the other. They should just download 2 different files. Coonigan, no. No, Coonigan. Down.
Oh, the SPS, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I just got attacked by my dog.
I don't know. Need to go on campus and get it fixed. Like,
My sister is in this class too, but she's with a different teacher. But one of her classmates bought the software and had the same issue that you did.
yeah, I'm like, and then it wants me to like extend the warranty or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not paying. It wants you to like pay more money. I was like, I already paid like whatever $40 for this.
Yeah.
Just like frustrating. Like I'm not gonna pay any more money for it for something I'm not gonna use again.
I know. What's stupid is in all of, because I took a whole bunch of biology classes, and like we did all of this, and you can do it all on Excel.
I just, you know, I feel like Excel's a lot more user friendly.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to me because I've used Excel, so it's like I can figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I guess I better get my remote desktop up.
My SPSS is trying to load.
Okay. I think we can answer the first question and the second one without it.
All right, I can read it.
Okay.
Woody. Suppose we have a set of paired data and let the D equal the mean after minus the mean before. The null hypothesis is like it's like hard to read because it's all these numbers. But so the null hypothesis is 0, and the alternative hypothesis is not equal to 0. And the population standard deviation is not known. Jordan collects a sample of size n equals 9 and computes the d equals 2.2, and is that the standard? No, that's the sample. I always forget what the S is. S equals 3.3. That was a struggle.
Oh my gosh, this is frustrating me.
Was it the software?
Yeah. I have to have like a bunch of things open. Mm.
I got 2 for number 3. What did you guys get?
Suppose we have something.
What'd you get, Chelsea?
I got 2.
I got 2.2, which doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Because let's see. So when you write it out, you have 2.2 minus 0, all divided by 3.3 over 9, right? Or the square root of 9, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. So let's see. Square root of 9 is 3. Then you get 1.1.
I got 2.
You're putting everything in, like,
I put 2.2. I put the top half in parentheses first and then the bottom half in parentheses.
okay, let's see. Okay, I got 2.
Okay.
The probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. Use this probability to determine the p-value for Jordan's hypothesis test. Round to 3 decimal places. Let's see. Let me just put that in the program template.
That's what I did.
0.04.
What will we do after that?
Wasn't the area your p-value?
Which side is highlighted, do you know?
The far left, or sorry, far right. My other left.
Wait, so you're plugging that number into the area or to the...
That should be your z-score number. The 0.0403, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Chase.
Oh, what's up?
I got 0.484. Or yeah.
484. Okay. That's it.
All right. Okay, let's see if it opens now.
I can't get mine to open today, so
Well, yeah.
Come on, please open.
wonderful. My computer just froze too, so
Yeah, mine looks that way. Oh, wait, no, hold on. All right, mine opened. Hopefully. Okay. Use the file to answer the next question. Perform a paired samples t-test in SPSS. Be sure that the test does group 1 minus group 2. Use a null hypothesis of 0 and alternative not equal 0. Okay. Paired samples t-test. Was mine the only one working, or?
I just got kicked off of Brightspace, so it says there's a server error. So I'm not exactly sure how to fix it, 'cause I'm trying to get it even just Brightspace open. I might just have to record the answers we get. Oh, nope. It's working now.
Yeah. I was trying to save my answers and it started saying server error.
Yeah, so I think it's something on their end. Did anyone else get it up other than Catherine?
Nope.
Okay, I'm trying.
This is frustrating because mine is freezing.
And of course, it's like the next 6 questions use this.
Chase, is yours working?
I think he's on mute. That's it.
Okay, I think mine might be working. We can answer question 9. It says, what is greater, N or DF? N will be the sample size because it's the degrees of freedom is 1 minus. Or minus 1.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we don't need Excel.
Okay, I think I got mine.
Okay.
I just wish I had someone to compare it with to know I'm right. If not,
Mine seems to be moving pretty fast now, so
okay.
let me see if I
Just
can
let
get
me
it
know
open.
when you get there.
What number are we on right now? 5 still?
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. When you type in the numerical expression, you just type group 1 minus group 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And then in there's a box up in the top left corner. I mean,
okay.
top left. And you just put in the difference there. You type in difference, group 1 minus group 2. And then it should be able to click OK.
And you have to type that full thing. Difference
Just,
group 1.
no, just put difference. And
Okay.
then and the other one is group 1 minus group 2.
Oh, okay. That's where I was missing. I just have difference written. Okay. Okay, so I did a 95% t-test on it, and my t-value is, right, that's what the first one, yeah, 0.407.
Okay, good. We did get the same
thing.
answers.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't want to give you guys the wrong answers and be like, oh.
You said it was 0.407?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see, our p-value, which is question 6, would be two-tailed because it's not equal to 0. And the p-value then is 0.689. Right?
Mm. Wait a minute.
Or maybe I'm looking at that number wrong. No, yeah.
Did you put it in the, oh, yeah, 0.689.
Okay. What is correct decision based on this evidence?
So what's
So
6.5? 0.10.
Wait, what'd you get for 7? Mine just like stopped working all of a sudden.
7 we got. Oh wait, we haven't answered 7 yet.
Okay, because the Hangout thing just stopped working and it keeps doing that.
Okay.
And it's-
So for 7, you're comparing 0.689 to 0.1, right? So because the p-value is large, we fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Mhm.
Yes.
Did you guys hear me or did I freeze? I might have frozen. Just a second.
No. I heard you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
had to.
So suppose the alternative hypothesis is instead greater than 0. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? So if it's greater, we reject it, which means we would have sufficient evidence.
Wait, no. If it's greater, it means that you would just divide the 0.689 by 2, so you'd still get 0.3445, which would be greater. Your p-value would be greater, so you'd fail to reject the null, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess, oh, that one would give us we have insufficient evidence
Yeah.
that the mean is different or is greater than 0. Okay, sorry. I wasn't following you.
Okay.
So we went with B on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Now we have to use the answer the next 8 questions. Perform a paired samples t-test. Test group -1. Okay. No.
What the?
This group. Okay. Two. Okay. Input variable. Minus.
Well, and let's see, did you guys answer 9 earlier when I said that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So 10 says, what is the p-value? And what's our confidence? Oh, hey, you know what I just got thinking? On our last one we did it at a 95% confidence, and it should have been at 90 because our level of significance was 0.10. So
Okay.
I I think the test statistic and the answer were wrong, or the p-value was wrong on that one. Shoot.
All right, let's do it at a 90% then. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Come on, work with me.
Okay. Okay, so for this one, we have to go analyze. There's an explore, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I did the difference. Descriptive statistics. Explore. Okay. No.
We're on. What number are we on?
Well, we went back to number 5 because our level of significance is 0.1. And so our competence should have been 90 and we did 95. So now I'm just trying to compute it at 90.
Gotcha.
That's when you have to do like the explore thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah. Oh, statistics. Oh, here we go. Cool. Nice.
What did you get?
It's coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, nope, that's not the right numbers. Nope. Sorry, bud. Okay, I think I did something. Oh,
Okay.
because I got a whole bunch of stuff, but I just don't see where it gave me. So it gave me the upper and lower, standard deviation, the range, the difference.
One. I got it. Okay, let me see.
Okay, question. When you went into Explore and you changed it,
The thing is, I didn't do Explore.
you didn't do
I
it.
did, yeah, I just like shut everything down that I had and I reopened the file. And then I went to analyze the compare means, which is the paired samples t-test that they had us do.
Okay.
And then once you click that, you go to options, which is on the top right corner. And then it has confidence interval percentage, and you change it from 95 to 90.
Oh, nice. That's so much easier.
Yeah. And then you go press continue, and then it gives you the one for the 90.
Okay, so I just need to find options.
Because you know when it's pair 1, variable 2, you put group 1, group 2, and then it's on the top right-hand corner.
Megan, no.
Just use it, Chelsea.
No. Well, I found options, but then it didn't have it. Okay, so you find under file, there's options, or let's see, which one was it? Under edit, there's options, right? Or how did you get to options? Maybe I'm not on the right options.
When you did, remember to get the first answer, you did a paired samples t-test, right?
Yeah, so I've got that all set up.
So you go analyze, compare means, paired samples.
Yep.
When it brings you to that screen, it says pair 1 and 2 for paired variables.
Okay.
And then you see variable 1, which would be group 1, and then variable 2, which would be group 2.
Okay, I see it now.
And then it's the option screen, and you put 90 instead of 95.
Okay, sweet. Oh, and our t-value or our p-value didn't change. Did yours change?
Is yours saying 90%? Okay.
Yep. Mine says 90% on it.
I'm going to try this one more time.
Okay.
Just
Which
to
would
see.
make, oh, let's see.
Because the first time it did change
Okay.
significantly. So cancel. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Mine didn't change. Okay. I'm going to try it. I'll exit all the way out of it.
Yeah, that's what I did. No. Okay. Analyze.
Because your p-value should definitely change.
Yeah. This is not the test I want. Paired samples. Group 1. See, it's weird. Mine didn't change now. Am I doing something wrong? It's just okay. Compute variable.
Yeah, okay. I just did it and I completely opened it new and it didn't change.
Yeah, mine didn't change either.
So I guess it is those answers.
We're gonna find out.
I feel like
Mine still says T, 0.407, two-tailed 0.689. And I'm
Yeah.
seeing a 95% confidence interval of the difference.
Mhm. I wonder if that's where you see the difference. Because your 90% confidence interval should be smaller. I don't know. I'm just trying to think when you compute them all. Well, I guess we could try, let's try the next one and see what we get. Because the next one should be a 99% confidence interval.
The next file set?
Yeah, because it's, I think this level of significance is 0.01.
Yeah.
Chase, is your SPSS working?
Kind of.
Well, I went too
I
far.
think so.
Son of a- Because your margin of error is the plus or minus, right? And that does vary with your t-value should be.
And you said this one was 99% confidence interval?
Yeah.
So for the first one, how do you change the confidence interval when you're on the thing? Like when you're in the SPSS.
For what we just did now? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, so I did the t-test and stuff, like I got that. How do you change the 95%?
Okay, so when you go and you're starting to you upload the data and everything, and you go to compare means, analyze compare means and the paired samples t-test,
Yeah.
when you're putting in, you know how it says pair, variable, and variable 2?
Yeah.
And pair 1 is group, and variable 1 is group 1, variable 2, group 2.
Yeah.
So then you should see a button that says options.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then that's where you change it from 95 to 99.
Gotcha. So analyze.
Okay, so for question 10, couldn't get that hurt. Okay, so for question 10, my p-value I got is 0.001. What
I
did
did
you
too.
guys get? Okay.
Wait, what was 9, you guys?
9 is the n.
Okay.
Oops. Man, my scroll button's not working. Okay. What decision do you make? So let's see, you're comparing it to 0.01 and you got 0.001. So because the p-value is small, you reject the null hypothesis, right?
Yeah.
You decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use null hypothesis greater than, and you keep the same level of significance. The p-value increase or decrease.
And the p-value decreases because you divide it by 2, right? So then you get like 0.0005.
I think so.
Okay. I might have added too many zeros in that, but. And then you still reject the null hypothesis.
Yes.
For question 13.
What was number 11? That was rejected null hypothesis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
714. Based on your response from the previous question, what conclusion do you make?
Well, we'd have sufficient evidence, right? Because we're rejecting it.
Yeah.
That there is no mean difference between the two groups. That there is a mean difference between the two groups. So I go C, because the null hypothesis is that there isn't a difference. Good grief, 19 questions for this quiz?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, 15. As we have seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis. In general, which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value?
Well, it would be because it's definitely not equal to, because that one's both tails together. It's this is stupid because it could either be B or D. They should be the same amount.
So would it be C then? Not enough information, depends on the problem.
Wouldn't it be B?
Because it's negative. That way you're thinking.
Huh?
Because your p-value is your area. That's your test statistics. Sorry, I was thinking of the wrong thing. Why did you say B?
Wait, no, not B. I meant D. Because if we did that with the other problems before, if the alternative hypothesis was greater, it gave us the smallest p-value, wouldn't it?
Well, technically, your greater than and your less than p-value should be, if you added both of those together, it should equal the not equal to. But if you need to calculate either the greater than or less than value from the not equals to p-value, you just divide by 2. So your greater than and your less than p-values should be the same. There shouldn't be any difference. But they would both be the smallest p-values you get, but there's no way you can select 2. I don't know, maybe we should just put not enough information.
Let's do it.
Because technically there's 2 right answers, so I don't know.
I'm just gonna put it.
Okay.
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 Determine the 95% confidence interval, the mean difference between the two groups using group 1 minus group 2. Is this still for the B data set?
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Analyze.
Analyze.
And it said 95, right?
Yeah. Examples t-test group 1, 2, 5.
What is the point estimate for the 95% confidence? Which, shoot, does anyone remember what the point estimate is?
So what?
The point estimate.
We can look it up. I have the thing open. So.
Is that the mean? I feel like that is, but I'm not 100% sure.
What the book says.
It says it's like the parameter of a population.
Well, that's what point estimate says. I think, well, because with the next question, it asks you what the margin of error, which that's your standard deviation. And I feel like point estimate has been used to describe the mean, so I'm just going to go with the 11.955, which is the mean on 16.
Yeah.
What is the margin of error for this 95%?
So for this
Interval.
standard deviation, I got 15.003.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And then, so question 18 is the lower bound, which is 5.30. And then if you round, it would be 3. And then the upper bound.
The upper bound is 18.607.
Yep. Okay. Let's hope we did them right. Just kidding. I don't feel too
Confident about it?
well. There's that one.
I got a 90%.
Yeah,
Okay.
90.
We missed 2.
Which ones did we miss?
The ones that we thought we missed, 4 and 5. Oh, or 4
4 and
and
17.
then 17.
4 and 17. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So 4. Yeah, there's okay. We missed 4.
What was the answer that we put for 4?
I thought it was 0.484. That's when my computer froze, so I wrote it down. And let's see what 17 is. 17 is probably that stupid one, huh? That we were trying to figure out. No. Oh, so we did get 15 right. That's 17. What is the margin of error for this 95% confidence? Oh. Is the margin of error the standard error mean?
Probably
Which is
199.
3.19. Yeah. So 17 is 3.199.
What was the answer that you guys had put down?
15.03 or 003. Because we just put standard deviation down. Because I was thinking, margin of error is the plus or minus. But it's the standard error mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we just gotta figure out what happened. To number. Wait, you guys said was it number 5 or was it number?
It was 4
Four.
and 17.
4.
Question. When we wrote down the answer for number 4, that was our area it gave us, right? Which is the probability, right? So wouldn't the probability just be the 0.040? I mean, that's not your test statistic. That's your probability of getting one that's higher. Let's see, in your p-value is that, right? The probability. Oops. Because I don't think are we able to actually calculate with the applet a t-test? Isn't that just the z-score?
That's what I was thinking. That's why I thought we put the 0.040 in the area, which would give us the z-score. But I'm not sure.
But we put that in the area?
That's what I thought we did, but I could be wrong.
Okay, because our t-value should be where our z-value is. So our t-value should have been 2. And then you get the probability 0.040. And I feel like, okay, maybe I'll try it and I'll submit it and see what I get. Because your p-value is your probability, I think. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't help me at all. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try submitting it as 0.040 and see what I get. Nope, that was still wrong. And 17 was still wrong.
I accidentally deleted 5. What was number 5?
Number 5 was. Oh, I passed it. Just a sec. 0.407.
And you said 17 was wrong?
Yeah, 17 still wrong, and so is 5. And I tried the 0.040, and then 17, I put the 3.199, and that's wrong.
Okay.
I'm just trying to read it, see if I can figure out. There's a z-score, the t-score. That's weird because I looked up what the p-value is, and it says that the p-value is defined as the probability of obtaining a result equal to or more extreme than what was actually observed when the null hypothesis is true. In frequent inferences, the p-value is widely used in statistical hypothesis. So, let's see. Probability of obtaining a Oh, hey, do you guys think that question 4 could possibly be 0.0403 times 2? Because if you look at it, it says the probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. And it says use the probability to determine the p-value for Jordan's hypothesis. Well, Jordan's hypothesis is that it wasn't equal to 0. So that would mean it was a two-tailed, where this probability is just a one-tailed. Because it's only greater than Jordan's test.
So 0.0806.
I think, yeah, well, I think it would be 0.081 is what your answer would be, but it would end up being 0.0806. Okay. I gotta write down all these answers.
0.0806.
Yeah, and then if you round to the third, you get 0.081. Where did my pencil go? So I tried that. Has anyone not submitted it a first time?
This is my first time submitting it, so I'm about to check.
Okay, so now we just got to figure out what happened with 17, the margin of error. There's no... I'll be right back.
Hi, girl. How you doing, girl? Hi. I know how you feel.
Okay. Does anyone have any ideas for 17?
No, I mean, we tried everything, honestly. Unless we personally have to solve it, but using that formula. What's the formula again? We used the 95% confidence interval, right?
I believe so.
For 17.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see something real quick. And what was how many numbers were in these? So I have a question. You guys remember the margin of error formula, right? Which is the z-score times the standard deviation over the square root of n.
Yeah. Which would be, for these tests, would be the t-score times the standard deviation of the differences divided by n. Or the square root of n, sorry.
So for the square root of n, would it be 22 or 44 since it's two different groups?
There shouldn't be two different groups. There should just be one.
Well, it's group 1 and group 2.
Well,
Is it 22 numbers in altogether?
n would be the number of differences. Wait, there's 22 and 24? That almost seems like it should either be one or the other. Because then they didn't do a test for...
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Would it be 22 or would it be both those numbers together?
No, because it was only the differences. So those numbers count together. So however many of the difference values you have, that's your answer for n.
Oh, okay. What is going on with this? Does anyone have any idea on how to figure it out?
I'm just going back through. I opened mine up again and just putting in answers, and then I'll calculate it too.
Do you mind giving me the answers? I forgot to write them down.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right. Go ahead. Start
Okay.
on number 3.
So 3 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 is 0.081.
Okay.
5 is 4 or 0.407. 6 is 0.689.
7.
7 is fail to reject.
8.
8 is B. We have insufficient evidence that the mean is different, or that the mean of differences is greater than 0. Couldn't stop.
9 is N, right?
9 is N. Yep.
10.
10 is 0.01 or 0.001. Sorry. 0.
11 is we reject, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is 12 increase or decrease?
What is decrease?
Okay. What's 13?
Reject the null hypothesis.
14.
It's C. It's we have sufficient evidence that there is a mean difference between the two groups.
Okay. 15.
Less than 0.
16.
11.955.
17 is the one we're figuring out. What was 18?
5.303.
5.03.
5.303.
You guys, isn't the margin? Oh, maybe I'm mixing it up. Maybe I'll look at my notes real fast. 'Cause I thought the margin of error, I thought it was the point estimator plus or minus the margin of error, which ends up being your standard deviation and your mean. And that's probably on my other assignment.
Why is this crap doing this? It's gonna be so mad.
Okay, so the margin of error would be the margin of error would be that T times over N and the standard. Okay, so if we look at what we got, our N value is 22, right?
Yeah.
And then our standard deviation of the means is 15.00. 310. And then we times that by 3.737. And we get, I don't know where my cell phone went. Okay. So 3.737 times 15.0031 equals all divided by the square root of 22, which gives me 11.95343. Did anyone else do that calculation?
What did you get?
I got 11.953.
What was your calculation though?
3.737 multiply by 15.0031 and then divided by the square root of 22.
24.
No, 22.
Okay. I got the same thing.
You got 11.953.
Yep.
Okay, so apparently that means the margin of error isn't, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Isn't on our calculations?
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah. 11.953, which is weird because our point estimator is 11.955, which is the mean value. But we didn't use this to calculate the mean. It gives us a number super close to it. But I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's try it. Wonderful. It won't let me submit it.
Yeah, it's been doing that with me all the time.
It says it's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We can just check later. It's been a really long podcast.
That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. If anyone figures it out, we'll talk about it Thursday.
Okay. Who wants to start the group meeting on Thursday?
I think I'm up, right?
I
Okay.
think so.
Okay, yeah, I'll start it.
All
Sounds
right. Sounds
All right.
great.
All right.
So
Bye, guys.
Guys.